In November 2022, a bow hunter from Michigan named Brendan Fitzpatrick was camping alone inside his hunting blind, waiting for a deer to come into view, when suddenly he was startled by a voice he didn't recognize. Looking outside to see who it was, Brendan came face to face with an angry man pointing an AR-style rifle directly at him. Brendan tried to explain why he was there, but the man refused to listen. Instead, his behavior became increasingly hostile, turning an ordinary hunting trip into a tense and dangerous confrontation. He then told Brendan to put his phone down before making what could only be interpreted as a threat.
I'm out there right now.
All right.
But I just want to show you kind of why we're here. I mean, we pay good money to hunt this property. We've been hunting it for years.
Move it down. No, you ain't been moving for years. I've been here 8 years.
Do you live on this property right here?
Sir, you're not listening to me. I'm not listening to you.
I just want to talk to you. I'm sorry.
Put your phone down.
You have an AR in front of me. I'm fucking scared.
Put your phone down.
Dude, I'm scared as fuck right now.
Okay, well, it's going to be more scary. Put your phone down. Are you attacking me?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I'm hunting. I'm hunting with...
Drop the phone.
As the confrontation continued, the man suddenly asked, "Are you attacking me?" The accusation made little sense. Throughout the encounter, Brendan had done everything he could to remain calm, cooperate, and avoid escalating the situation. To Brendan, it felt as though the man was searching for a reason to justify using deadly force. The man repeatedly ordered Brendan to leave while continuing to threaten him with his rifle and his aggressive-sounding dog. Brendan calmly explained that he wasn't trespassing and that the property had been legally leased by his family for bow hunting for years. Despite the explanation, the man refused to listen. Instead, he became increasingly confrontational, repeatedly attempting to intimidate him. What made the encounter even more disturbing was the man's refusal to identify himself, making it clear he had no interest in resolving the situation peacefully. He even referenced Che Vang, the convicted gunman responsible for killing 6 members of a hunting party and injuring 2 others in 2004, a comparison Brendan interpreted as a direct threat. Despite the intimidation, Brendan kept his composure and eventually walked away unharmed. He later attempted to press charges, but authorities told him there wasn't enough evidence to pursue a criminal case. The ordeal didn't end there. On November 25, 2023, Brendan's brother encountered the same man while hunting in the area. Having learned from the previous incident, he positioned his tree stand more than 150 yards away from the original location. Even so, the man allegedly opened fire without warning. Fortunately, none of the shots struck Brendan's brother, and he escaped without injury. According to Brendan, authorities once again declined to file charges, citing a lack of evidence. Although some people online have speculated about why no charges were brought, those claims have not been substantiated. The one positive outcome is that no one was physically harmed. Brendan and his family have since returned to hunting, likely choosing a different location. Nick and Ted from the YouTube channel The Hunting Public were tracking deer deep in the remote backcountry when they heard something that would haunt them for years to come.
Alright, so me and Ted are set up. We ended up getting almost a mile and a half back in here. We're walking this ridge top like we were talking about. It ended up being 3 super fresh scrapes. I mean, they're just like completely pawed down. No leaves sitting on them or nothing. So we jumped up in a tree. Pretty dang high up in a tree. Yeah, real high. And we're actually like directly above one of the scrapes. But it's super tight in here. I mean, any shot's gonna be close at all. I mean, 20 and in, 25 and in maybe. But we feel good about it. So, best sign we found all week.
After settling into the final hunting spot of their trip, they heard something that shook them to their core. While waiting silently in their position, the stillness of the forest was suddenly broken as the first gunshot echoed through the trees.
someone else. Right before that last gunshot, it sounded like a truck revving up or something, like in gravel, throwing gravel or something.
Yeah.
And then that gunshot was like, that one sounded like a rifle. That last one, like, the other one sounded like a handgun. That last one, like, pow.
Gunshots are common in hunting areas, but what truly unsettled them were the screams. Someone was yelling obscenities, their voice filled with either terror or rage. Nick and Ted exchanged worried glances as more gunshots echoed through the trees.
Something not good's going on. Imagine if we would have ended up warping them on it, how close we would be to that.
We might have been able to see it. That's terrifying.
That is wicked.
Well, hopefully nobody got shot, but sure sounded like somebody did.
Sounds like somebody might have got killed over there.
The sound of a vehicle only added to the chaos. Its engine roared across the gravel as it lurched forward, came to an abrupt stop, then accelerated away, leaving Nick and Ted struggling to make sense of what was unfolding around them.
Your vehicle.
Yeah. Still screaming.
Sounds like somebody crying.
Something terrible was unfolding just 800 yards from their position. With no cell service and growing concern for their safety, they made the decision to leave immediately. As soon as they reached an area with reception, they contacted authorities and reported everything they had heard.
Yes. I've heard some stuff that I feel needs to be reported to the police department.
Okay.
I was hunting, me and a buddy were hunting, and at about 6:45, we heard gunshots, which is not uncommon, but then for 30 minutes straight or so, there was lots of screaming and just people, obscenities, and it sounded like something really bad was going on over there, and there was 20 or more gunshots ended up happening, and then I could hear vehicles taking off and coming to a halt, and we didn't know what to do, and we had no service, so we're trying to report and see if anything had been reported about there.
In the days that followed, Nick spoke with the state game warden who investigated the area. Strangely, they reported finding nothing. No evidence of the disturbing events that Nick and Ted had heard so clearly. Years after the hunting public uploaded their video, a commenter pointed out this chilling detail. After the gunshots, you could clearly hear someone scream, "Somebody help, you effing killed her. I'm from rural Missouri. Someone's daughter is probably missing." Let's take a listen and see if we can hear their voice. The mystery of what truly happened in these woods remains unsolved, with authorities providing no answers. Was it a robbery that spiraled out of control, or a personal confrontation that escalated into violence? Share your thoughts in the comments below. On December 13th, 2024, Mark from the YouTube channel Northeast Georgia Kayak Fishing invited his friend John for what was supposed to be an ordinary day on the water. As the two cast their lines and settled into another day of fishing, neither of them could have imagined that they were about to stumble upon a horrifying discovery.
Well, a little update. The fishing's not good. Can't catch them. We're going to go up the river.
For the first few hours, everything appeared completely normal. They cast their lines and allowed the current to carry them farther downstream. Then something caught their attention. Floating in the distance was an object Mark's immediate reaction was disbelief. He wondered if it could be some kind of Halloween decoration that had somehow ended up in the water. But as they drifted closer, the truth became impossible to ignore. What they were looking at was far more horrifying.
A human being?
Copy that.
Say again?
Copy. I think we got a dead body here. Yep, we do. A dead body. Oh my God, a dead body. I found a dead body. Oh my God, a dead body. I gotta call the police. It's right there. God, a dead body. Call 911. Jacob.
There was no denying what was floating in front of them. It appeared to be either a human body or a mannequin. Uncertain of what they were looking at, Mark immediately called 911, his voice shaking as he tried to explain the situation to the dispatcher.
I can't tell. I don't want to sit here and poke at it and shit. 911. I am fishing on Lake Emery and I have come across a dead body.
We're out on Lake Emery.
I am putting at the boat ramp and I was going down towards the discharge, the water station discharge, and I'm kind of in between the discharge and the boat ramp, heading down towards the dam.
Did you pull in over there by the Ford dealership?
No, I put in at the boat ramp they made on Lake Emery.
On Lakeside Drive, that boat ramp?
Yes.
That's just up by Curry, Bruin, and all that.
Yes, but but you got to head down. You're heading down towards the dam.
Okay. Are you in the water?
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at it. I mean, it looks like a dead body. I mean, there's a hand sticking up. There's a rotted face. I don't know if it's some kind of stupid Halloween spooky thing, but I'm not touching it. So,
as they made their way toward the boat ramp to meet responding officers, Mark shared a disturbing detail that made the discovery even more chilling.
Hey, and there's shoes at the boat ramp, dude. There's just a pair of like little Crocs, not like a girl-sized Crocs, just sitting there at the boat ramp. Weird. Yeah, I saw them when I put the boat in. They were just like two little Crocs. And yeah.
Earlier that day, they had received an Amber Alert about a young girl who had gone missing. As they made their way toward the boat ramp, the possibility that the body in the water could be connected to that alert weighed heavily on their minds. Fearing the worst, the two fishermen waited for authorities to determine the victim's identity.
What's the report of a girl missing?
Yeah, it was like a young, it's hard to tell by that face. It was like a young girl. I just saw it come on my, come across the, yeah. But there's no way that would decay in that fast. I mean, I don't know how long they said she was missing in that little thing, but.
Yeah, this looks like it's been there a minute.
Yeah.
Police quickly cordoned off the area, transforming what had been a peaceful lake into an active crime scene. Shaken by what they had witnessed, but determined to assist the investigation, Mark and John remained at the scene to provide statements before eventually continuing on their way.
Well, you saw that, found a body, but we're out here on the river. We're going to try to catch some bass. We're going to try to keep on going. I mean, that's kind of depressing. I really hope it's not a child. I mean, I really do. It's just, I don't know. But, we're going to be fishing and I'll be checking back with you.
A few months after the video was published, new information emerged in Mark's comment section that helped explain the heartbreaking discovery. The victim was identified as Ethel Marie Ogle. Authorities determined that she had drowned, and investigators found no evidence of foul play. Fortunately, she was not the missing little girl mentioned in the earlier Amber Alert. Even so, the outcome remained deeply tragic. According to Ethel's sister, their mother had already endured the loss of one child. Ethel's death marked the second unimaginable loss her family had suffered. In the video's description, Mark noted that Ethel had reportedly struggled with mental illness, leaving unanswered questions about the circumstances surrounding her drowning. Whether it was accidental or intentional was never publicly confirmed. Although the discovery was heartbreaking, Mark's decision to contact authorities ultimately helped bring long-awaited answers and a measure of closure to her family.